So I went around and turned kind of fast because I didn't have much time, and the carbon monoxide detector went off.
Last night, I camped alone again, watching my weird neighbors. It's day 7 of my winter camping adventure, and today I'm gonna go to a big-time YouTuber meetup and try not to make a fool of myself. We're gonna get some work done and try to figure out what's up with this alarm.
Step 1, I'm gonna air out the car. Alright, we'll close up the car and we'll see how it goes. Alright, just put it there. Okay, here we go again. Good morning from Quartzsite once again. Today we are going to go see a pretty big YouTuber who's having a meetup in the middle of the desert, of course. I've been watching her on and off for literal years, kind of since from when she was really small. Like, I don't know, I feel like I found her when she was under 20,000. Excited to meet her and get some YouTubing advice. I slept in this morning, again, not as bad as yesterday, and then for some reason I was able to get some pretty good internet, so I watched Trent and Allie. I am addicted to their channel. I don't know why. I found them when they were traveling through Patagonia and got hooked on them then. And then when they came back because of COVID to their mom's farm and started the whole little farming thing, I stayed with them because I'm totally into that homesteading thing. And, you know, now they're building their house in the mountains, and I love the mountains. And, you know, honestly, at this point, I'm probably just watching because I like them and I want to see how they're doing. And they had a baby and they're just doing all the things, and their channel has done really well. I mean, they have a sponsor every week, and you can tell by the Christmas gifts they give Brandon that they're doing well. So I'm happy for them, and they're an inspiration, you know, like, oh, hey, you can make it on YouTube, so that's cool.
Head east.
And that's Google.
In a half mile, turn right.
Because the YouTuber, she left a pin to her location. Is that crooked? Ugh, I just can't seem to get the horizon right. I took a left turn really pretty fast because there was a lot of traffic, and my alarm went off. And I had left it up on the shelf where I keep it at night so I can see the temperature and be sure that it's monitoring the car. And it flung somewhere, and then it started going off. So I'm like, oh my God, is one of my butane canisters leaking? Is my propane canister leaking? What's going on? But I stopped, aired out the car.
Turn right onto North Riggles Avenue.
Okay, Google. And then, seems okay for now. So hopefully it was just flung into test mode. It has a little test button that can go off. I'm on the right road.
Turn right.
Yeah, let me check Google because I might be going the wrong way. I don't know why I do that. I start talking and then I get distracted, and then I have to restart all over again, and then I end up having to go through like 10 minutes of me talking to get to the meat of the thing, which I started 3 times and never finished. I need to learn to stay focused. Focus, and you're there. There. I've dropped so many things all over the place that you've not even seen on camera. I mean, I spilled coffee on my pants yesterday. I've dropped things in the dirt. I'll make some clutch.
Turn right toward Dome Rock Road East, then sharp right.
Sorry, this pothole. I've just been kind of like...
Yeah, I had no idea how loud Google would be when recording this, so I need to lip sync myself here. Yelling at myself like, Diane, what's wrong with you? Stop dropping things. But you know, that's part of the whole car camping experience, especially when you're out there on the road for those first few days and you haven't been out for a while.
I mean, there's just so many mistakes. You just need to persist. Like, in the beginning, it's going to be super awkward and klutzy and horrible, and you're like, why the hell am I doing this? And it's cold and miserable, and, you know, you just don't have it all dialed in. But push through that. Push through that, like anything in life. Push through that awkward part, and you will get to the part where, oh, it's more comfortable. And I hope you can hear me over this freaking horrible road. Can you see it through the windshield? It's just, here, look outside. Oh my God, that's a big puddle. This road is so awful that people drive on the dirt shoulder because it's much better than the actual of Carolyn's RV life, and this is the line of people to see her. Look at this super cool ambulance. Love it. They did the little wrap with the top on them. Okay, into the cold to meet Carolyn. Okay, it's Carolyn! Alright, one question.
Okay, one question.
For any woman out there who dreams of chucking it all, getting a whatever, driving around and exploring the world, what's your big and putting it on YouTube, what's your big advice for them?
For the person who also wants to put it on YouTube?
Do it on YouTube.
Oh boy, that's a tough one. Just go in with your eyes wide open. Watch my videos about bullying specifically. Go in with your eyes wide open. But if you are thinking about going out and traveling and seeing the world, just do it. That's my biggest piece of advice. Don't wait. Don't overthink it. Don't overplan it. Plan it the best to your abilities and just know you're going to screw up. Things are going to happen. Things are going to go wrong. You're going to cry. You're going to break down, but you can do it. No matter what the universe throws at you, you can get through it. So that's my biggest piece of advice. And just go in with your eyes wide open. Also watch Pure Living for Life. There's a lot about being a YouTube creator that I wish I'd known before I started. So just go in with your eyes wide open.
Oh, thank you. Can I give you a hug?
Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Diane Schlein.
So it's pretty interesting. Carolyn's advice to me sounded a lot like what Bob Wells said to me the other day. Just go for it.
Did I get some of these to talk to? Talking to the lady that owns it. She just bought it and it's not built out yet inside, and she says it's really hard to drive in the wind. That's one thing she didn't expect. There's stormy clouds over there. Oh my gosh, look at that sun on my face. Let's see if we can get some of that off. Okay, that's much better. All right, the lighting must be so good for me. So that was super fun. I don't know how it is that Carolyn has so many haters and actual cyberbullies, because she is so nice in person, kind of what you expect, you know, from watching her videos. I met a lot of nice people in line, mostly women. There were a couple guys there. A lot of the people I talked to, it was their first time out. I asked this one lady, how did she know where to go and what to do? And she's in some Facebook group and she was camping with a bunch of people. I'm like, well, how'd you meet them? She was like, I met them in a Facebook group. So, you know, if you're afraid to come out on your own, there's Facebook groups where ladies get together and they come out here. You know, I think just look for camping groups and search for Quartzsite and you probably find some. So anyway, and that was super cool of Carolyn to give us all some great advice. I even powdered my hair for her, but I forgot to tell her. She probably doesn't care. Now we are going to go to the gas station and get some more ice, because oh my god, I didn't even film the disaster that was yesterday evening when it was flipping cold. I realized that my one trash compactor bag had leaked, so all my yogurts and sour cream and stuff, vegetables, swimming in water at the bottom of my cooler, which the compactor bags are supposed to prevent. So lesson learned, always use two, not one. Anyway, and the ice is almost melted, so I got to go to the gas station, get some ice, drop off some trash, and then after that we're going to go to the library and do some actual editing, because bathroom. We got ice, so I did the whole ice operation. Sorry I didn't film it for you, but it was too windy and you've seen that before. Hey, this library looks like a popular place. Nomads everywhere. This was a small, well-used library and I barely found a spot. The staff was nice, but also kind of tolerant. I did get a lot of work done though. And this guy slept the whole time that I was there. Maybe because it's warm inside. Let's see if my chairs are still there. Oh yeah. All right, Piggy, we are home sweet home. Yay! Babe, finding the way yet again. Yes, there are the chairs. The chairs that ever stood. When I told my husband I was going on this trip, he said,
What are you gonna do? Just sit around the desert all day?
next time, we're gonna do just that. And if you'd like bonus behind-the-scenes content, consider becoming a Schmayan supporter. Click the join button below to get started.